It is widely available, but difficult to obtain. It lies literally beneath our feet.
Let us imagine that we are in a well. What is below our feet?
But only experts know how to deal with it. Uranium in the Earth's core is an essential element. There are particles of this strategically important metal even in the suburbs of Moscow. But deposits which are suitable for industrial uses are extremely rare around the world. The company ARMZ is developing one of the largest uranium deposits in Zabakalsky Krai. The mine's origins date back millions of years into the past, to a time when there was not a single bacterium on Earth, let alone dinosaurs. Here, kilometers below the surface, begins the future of a modern energy supply. The capacity of nuclear power stations around the world is set to increase by 119%. Uranium will not only be irreplaceable, but a raw material in scarce supply for NPPs. The Pryagunsky Industrial Mining and Chemical Union is a record holder in its field. These mines have been a reliable source of uranium ore for many years. The extraction technology here has been automated. One team is laying explosives. Another collects the uranium ore.
The rock we have here is extremely hard. We drill into the seam face, load it with explosives, then there is an explosion, after which the next shift unloads the mined rock from the face.
At the surface, the ore is transported to the hydrometallurgical factory, where the rich part is taken for breakage and sorption, whilst the poor material goes for heap leaching. Depending on the quality of the ore, it either goes straight to the crushers or to the heap leaching site. Here, there is round-the-clock artificial acid rain. The sulfuric acid dissolves the metals and the completed solution is sent to be processed. Such processes require a phenomenal amount of reagents. So, as part of the company's modernization program, a modern sulfuric acid factory has been built here. The factory process is essentially managed by one person. Applying the new technologies have made sulfuric acid production a zero-waste process, with no emissions into the atmosphere or refuse piles.
All the solutions which we introduce during processing are essentially closed.
However, in the future, even the richest reserves of uranium will not provide enough for everyone. Which is why ARMZ is constantly developing new deposits, including in places where no one has ever attempted to extract uranium before. At the company Kiagda, this strategic metal is obtained from beneath the permafrost.
Let us imagine that we are in a well. What is below our feet? Down to a depth of approximately 160 meters, there are basalts. There, at intervals of 20 to 100 meters, are frozen rocks. In other words, there is ice, but no water. Beneath the basalts are friable rocks, sands and clays. And there, in the lowest part of the section, lie the uranium ores.
Up until quite recently, Kiagda was a pilot plant. Now it has been decided to build a fully fledged operation there, eventually yielding up to 1,800 tons of uranium a year. The processing area at Kiagda is being expanded, and new sulfuric acid production facilities and a steam turbine for electricity production are being built. These days, in order to extract uranium, a mine is by no means always necessary. Modern technology allows work to be carried out in even the densely populated areas of the southern Urals. Here, like many other companies, Dalur use drill hole in situ leaching. This extraction method, using a system of underground drill holes, supplies sulfuric acid for the leaching of the uranium. The impervious layer underneath the deposit prevents these solutions from escaping into the ground. At the upper limit of the uranium layer, the solution is released via the borehole to the surface. This uranium holding company is developing projects all around the world: Armenia, Mongolia, Australia, Canada, America, Tanzania, Namibia, and Kazakhstan. In these places, ARMZ experts are searching for or are already mining uranium. Kazakhstan's enterprises produce chemical concentrates with a high uranium content. Engineers say it is all about the painstaking work done at the sites.
At the mine, we have 600 boreholes, and they are all like living creatures to us. At the mine, we have 660 boreholes, and they are all like living creatures to us. Boreholes can become unwell. These are the components which make them better. When they are unwell, what does that mean exactly? Poor injection capacity, a clogged filter.
The company is now in the top 3 worldwide for assured uranium resources. The holding company's market is guaranteed inasmuch as it is part of the Russian program for developing nuclear power. ARMZ leads the world in uranium production. And this leading position is real and lasting, as the demand for uranium, like the possibilities for nuclear power, are indeed inexhaustible.